And so this can be a good way to set up if you want to do, say, multiple streams, if you're doing a couple things, or if you're talking to a few different people. Hey there everybody, and welcome back to Digital Paul Workshop. It is I, the unexpected crash that ends your stream in a cliffhanger, Techno Meow Tinkerer. And today we're going to be covering how to do scenes, layouts, and transitions in OBS. So let's log on in. Again, we have my infinity mirror going on. And as I said in my previous video, I kind of went over the sources a little bit. But now I'm going to go over the scenes in this one. The first thing I need to do is I'm going to have to hit right click and copy this, because if I go over and create a new scene, you're probably not going to see what's going on. So let me quickly create a new scene by hitting the plus here. I'm just going to leave it scene 2. If you want to nest scenes together, you could, and that kind of am going to be doing that. Let's just go and call it a nest, just for the sake of it. I'll hit OK. Quick note, it did not record the audio as well as the video, but what I did is I pasted the source that I copied into the new scene, and then I went down under sources, clicked the plus mark and add scene, and I added the first scene into this scene, and then it got my audio and video. Now back to our regularly scheduled program. Okay, and boom, there I am. I'm in here, but here's something interesting. If I click right here and I move, as you can see, I'm a layer. My avatar, the background, all is one image instead of separate images. Because in here, I'm separate, so I can click here and I click on my VC face and I can move this around. And I go over here and you see it's been moved around. I'll do that. Now, so this is kind of get interesting because you can actually add some more stuff in here. So let's go ahead and let me grab my link to my folder so speed things up. And I want to go ahead and add an image. Let's see. No, that's not what I want. I want to, let's see. I thought it was an add image. What was the thing? Oh yeah, that's right. I click this. Then I got to hit browse. It's been a while since I've I don't know why I did this last night practicing. So if you've probably seen my past videos, you already know my little grid I got there, so I want that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this scene, and now I can move it back here. So now you can see Infinity Mirror Tinkerer inside a frame with inside a bunch of other frames. And there's a couple different ways we can actually go about doing this. I could probably go in here and I could probably change some stuff around, like if I wanted to go back to my cyberpunk background. Let me come up here to the nest. As you can see, boom. At least I'm thinking you're seeing it. I haven't tested this part out. So let's go back to nest. And then you can also bring in a couple others things. So like if I want to go ahead and add, let's go ahead and add a media source. Okay, media, browse. Let's see, I want to go to my channel images and get my buffering wheel. Okay. Of course, I want to move this behind there. Oh yeah, and properties. I want this to stay on continuous loop. Otherwise, it will just play to the end and it'll stop. I'll move this on over here and we'll reduce it in size. And there's a couple other things like I did earlier. If I wanted to just simply right click, copy, bring this over, right click again and paste reference. And like everything else with layers, you want it to be situated in a certain way. And then you can also add a secondary camera. Let me go ahead and turn my webcam on here. I'm going to go ahead and bring this on over. Paste reference, webcam. I'm going to have to deactivate and activate. There we go. And we'll bring this on down. And so there, I have just made a quadrant of different things. As you can see, I got my webcam and a bunch of stuff I've been working on. over here, trying to learn how to do some things. And I got my normal background, which honestly, my cyberpunk background is the only thing I did not resize. Oops. I want to click on that. Resize it. And so this can be a good way to set up if you want to do, say, multiple streams. If you're doing a couple things, or if you're talking to a few different people, this works out like this. Now, one of the other things you can do is you see here how it fades from one to another. That's because over here in the scene transition, we're getting a fade. Now, there's other stuff I can just do straight cut, where it's just as you can see, it's just a very quick thing. But there's a couple others what you can do here as well. And if you're wondering why my mouth ain't always moving, it's because I got both of my cameras on, and for some reason it does not like that. And in fact, I'll probably just go ahead and turn this webcam off because I don't really need it on. That way it can, there we go, free me up a little bit better. And so as you can see here, matter of fact, let me bring myself up to the front. That way we can kind of see a little bit better. Oops, let's get the image out of the way. And you can kind of see what I'm doing a little bit easier. And so right here, I was just talking about the transitions. And you can see if I click here, and here's a straight cut away. But if I go here to fade, you can see it gets a little fade. And you got like a little duration, like how long you want to take the fade to go. There's some other stuff too, because you come right here to this plus mark, and you got your swipe. And I'm just going to click swipe. And as you can see, swipe in, swipe out, and it shows you. It's kind of like on those dating apps where you swipe right or left. You can kind of go up, down as well. And so if I click here, and I switch between the two, you see how like the top one is swiped away for the bottom one. And you can go in back to properties, and if you want to swipe in, so you click this, the bottom one stays put, but you're swiping in the top. And it's got some other ones. You got the slider. I'm just going to run through these real quickly. And slides. You can see how like it's one frame pushing the other. We got let's see. No, I don't. Properties. All the properties are about the same. Just about the direction. Properties are really all about the same. It's like what direction you want these to go. And maybe a little other things. You got this stinger. I wonder if I tried this last night. Time position and stuff. I don't think I played with this one. I really don't see. I'm gonna have to actually go in and play with this. Let's see. No, let's actually change it to 300 milliseconds. Let's see if that does anything. I'm really not seeing much of a difference in it. Transition point, let's go to 900. The longer it takes, I can actually see. It looks like it's a slight, I guess, like it zoom out real fast or something. I'm not 100% sure about this one. I don't know how I missed it last night. Fade to color uses a color transition. And you can kind of choose what color, like if I wanted it to be blue instead of black. I don't know why you would think I want to pick blue. And then, oh yeah, you come in here and you can change the time frame. So we'll change this up to 9. I just want to see it a little bit better. As you can see, how it just goes to a color before it zooms in. And that can be cool if you need especially using the black as like a traditional fade in and fade out. Let's see, the last one is a lunar wipe. I think I tried it, but don't you do something? Oh yeah, the lunar wipe, as you can see, is a wiping away, but it has like it's not a feathering effect on the. As you can see, it's like a little feathering effect. And so that's the lunar wipe. And let's see. one of the last things we want to do, let me move my image back up. Well, not quite. I do need to get myself kind of out of the way a bit here. What I know, let's see. Why is my media? Okay, there we go. I want to move my media source up here, and let's go and get this out of the way because it's going to probably blocking the view a bit. And one of the last things I do want to cover is if you ever want to do that little circle thing where you need to, let me switch back over here, and I don't really, let's just do about to fade. I'll delete all those later. You just go to whichever one you can hit trash, but I want to show right here on my tab, if you ever want to do that little circle where you see somebody in the circle in the corner of someplace, what you can do is you go into whatever photo editing program you create. I did it here in Krita, and you want to create the canvas to be the size. In this case, this is 920 by 1080, and then you want it to be black, and then you want the circle to be white. And so we go back to my nesting, and if I come in, make sure I still got that link to my thing. I want to go to, in this case, I'm using a media source. I have a little buffering wheel going on. I'll right click, and I kind of showed this last time, but I want to come to filters, and in this case I want to come back down here to effect filters. Instead of doing the chroma like I did last time, I'm going to do image mask, browse. Yeah, you can see all my wonderful stuff, and then I'm going to click my mask, and boom, as you can see there, I now have the little picture with me in the circle. And so if I come back here and I do it on this one, let's see, go to VC face, I want to filter. Hey, look, I'm a ghost in the middle of the unknown world. Click on this again, and we'll close on out. And as you can kind of see, you got that little circle. It's kind of hard. Let me switch to my cyberpunk background. That way you can kind of see where you can kind of see the circle of when I move around. I'm in the circle. Yeah, my system's lagging on me for some reason. And of course, as in the nest, you can kind of see it as well. And that's pretty much it for how to do some scenes and layouts. I have yet to explore the hotkeys, and one of the reasons why I haven't done the hotkeys yet is because I really want to map out what keys I want to use so they don't interfere with any of the other programs I use. Because as you've seen with my VC face, I got some hotkeys for it. That way, if I can change my expressions, but I don't want my OBS hotkeys to interfere with VC face or Blender or Krita or any other program I'm using when I do these type of videos. But these are some good tips for, especially if you want to have multiple things going. If you want a secondary camera, like you got a guest speaker, there is ways you can hook your phone up for Zoom calls or use your phone's camera as a webcam. I've been looking into that. I have not found the one I really want. Most of them usually want to use a web-based interface, and I like to run stuff locally. So I'm looking for a way to connect I have an idea we can connect a cable there, because I've seen it done where you can connect your phone to a TV by cable, so Mike can do it that way. And of course, there's Wi-Fi. Use your local router. So please like and subscribe if you want to see that video. So I keep researching. Hopefully I can find the information to share with you. But other than that, I hope you've enjoyed this. And please, if you want to help support the channel, as again, like and subscribe. And I hope all of you have a great day.